What's up, guys? My name is Andrew. I'm a professional musician based out of Orlando, Florida. Been around the town. Been playing for a few years now, mostly on saxophone, but I've also been into bass on the side. And today I'm coming to you to talk about basses. Let's get into it. So today we're talking about the Bass Mods signature DDM bass. All right, now Bass Mods is a company that exclusively makes custom basses. So this is a very fantastic, unique, one-of-a-kind model, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite basses. So last time you saw me do a review on a BTB Ibanez bass, and that's a good bass as well. But this one will be an upgrade. So let's talk about it, all right? First of all, we've got the rosewood fretboard. We've got the jazz bridge and the neck. We've got a jazz bass bridge here and more Jocko-y bridge down here. So this really, really lets you have a different amount of control on your sound. So here on the knobs, we have your main volume, traditional, your pickup select, also traditional, highs, mids, and bass frequency selector. This tiny little notch right here allows you to select which coil is activated in this pickup at one time. So if you flip it all the way up, you've got this coil on this side. If you flip it all the way down, you got this coil on this side. And then in the center is both coils being active. So you can really get the most variety out of your sound. The last thing on this board is you can actually pull this up and bypass the preamp altogether. So this basically turns the bass into a passive bass where only the pickup select is active. So it's a very nice feature. On the back of the bass, as you can see, we've got a through body neck. It's not just bolted on like the other bass, which is always a nice feature to have. You've got these little holes here so you can fit the strings through body instead of just hooking it onto the end. So if you desire to do that, you could. It takes two 9-volt batteries, and all of the preamp is in this enclosure. It's very nice. Now, the one peculiar thing about this bass is you'll notice it's got a silver notch here, and the rest are black. That's just battle damage, we'll say. It needed to be replaced. So the previous owner actually replaced it with a silver knob. That was not my doing. But regardless, it just gives the bass a little bit of a unique flavor to it. So this is a very nice bass. It's one of my favorite to play. I've got right now Labella round wounds on it and gives the nice bass a real nice pop. So without further ado, I'm going to give you a demonstration. Every control right now is at standard. So here's the natural sound of the bass. It's a very nice, very punchy sound, especially with the round wounds on it. So I'm going to turn the pickup select all the way to the bridge pickup so that you can really hear the difference. Now, compared to the BTB sound where these were identical soap bar pickups, this pickup being much larger is going to have a huge change in the sound. So it's not quite going to be the same as when I was reviewing the BTB. So here's what this sounds like. It's a nice, very Jocko-y sound, even more so than the BTB bass. And if that's one of your favorite sounds that you like to do, this type of bass will do it for you. It's really, really wonderful. I don't really have anything bad to say about this bass. Right now I've got to perform some maintenance on it because it buzzes a little bit, but that's not really a hit on this bass at all. It takes two truss rods here in the neck. So if you're going to make an adjustment, you got to make sure you adjust both truss rods. You don't want them to be uneven. So here's what the jazz bass sounds, or the jazz pickup sounds like. Pickup selector all the way on this side. So as you can see, it's a much quieter, smaller sound normally, but if you're using it for jazz, it's a perfect tone to have with an electric bass. So I love this bass. The value of it can go up to around $1,000 or $1,200 depending. I know that it's not all of the original materials anymore because of this notch here, so that would affect its value a little bit. But Bassmods is a very widely known company. It's a very well-renowned company, and their basses are always high quality. So if you're looking for a bass for yourself, check out Bassmods if you have the budget for it, because they will hook you up right, and they'll give you a very good sounding bass. That's it. See ya.